Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to show you how I do my makeup. Enjoy, and I hope you learn something new from it. So I am first going to start by brushing my brows, and then I powder them. I have oily brows, so powdering them helps them to stay fresh during the day. So I'm going to draw a line to line the curve of how I want my brow to shape. I usually arc my brow upwards so that I can get better lid space for my eyeshadow. I'm going to fill in my brows and then I'm going to clean up after. I'm using Illegal Pro Concealer in Fond. I'm also going to clean the top of my brows with Maybelline Foundation 335. It's slightly lighter than my shade, but not as light as the Pro Concealer. So it's easier to blend when I'm applying my makeup with it, but will give my brows a very nice outline. So I'm going to do my other eyebrow off camera. I'm going to use the same concealer to prime my eyes, and I'm not going to set it so that my eyeshadow can pop. I'm going to use the purple shade from the Cara eyeshadow palette. The palette is called Drama Queen. So I'm going to put it around my crease, and I'm going to create a curve of how I want it to line. I first pack the shadow and then blend it out. When I'm blending over the edges, I make sure that the brush has no product because I did not want to use a transition color. I'm going to use the same concealer to cut my crease with an angled brush. So I am going to clean out the Pro Concealer from my eyes because this is the second lining of the primer. So if I line eyeshadow and then use glitter on top, it will make it cakey. So removing the primer and then priming it again makes sure that all the layers will not cake up. So I'm going to prime my eyes again and then apply my eyeshadow. I'm going to use the blue eyeshadow that I'll show you from the palette. Pick the shadows with a flat brush so that it can pack. So I'm going to use a small brush to fill in near the curve to make sure that I do not overline from where I cut my crease. It ensures that my crease is clean and neat. So I'm going to pack the eyeshadow until I'm done with the whole lid space that I had carved. So I'm going to use the black eyeshadow at the outer corner of my eye and make sure that there is a gradient flow between the blue and the purple so that the colors can flow well. Now that I'm done, I'm going to apply glitter. I'm using the United Shades of Glitter from Rude Beauty, the light blue glitter. So I'm going to use my fingers and just pack it on the eyes. It is almost like an oily glitter, so it can stick on itself, but it's way better if you have a glitter primer. If you pack a lot, it will crease. That is what I learned. So I'm going to apply eyelashes. The eyelashes, I got them from Du Bois. This is where I struggle most, eyelashes and eyeliner. So I'm done with both eyes, and now I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to use the Garnier Even and Matte Primer. I have oily face, so I use mattifying primers. I'm going to use Maybelline foundation in 350, which is my color shade. So I'm going to blend it using a wet beauty blender. So I'm going to highlight my face using the same Pro Concealer. It is not as light as I want it, but I usually use powder to highlight the way I want. You will see it at the end of the video. So I am going to use Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 360 as my contour shade. Using the same beauty blender, I'm going to blend my concealer. Make sure you blend it into your skin. I'm using the eyeshadow because it has a mirror. I'm going to use the same beauty blender to blend out my contour. Make sure it blends smoothly, so I'm going to use a brush. This is a BH Cosmetic brush. I make sure that there is a smooth transition from the Pro Concealer now that it's totally blended. I'm going to set my concealer with a powder. I'm using the same powder, Lux Benai powder, with a brush. I usually don't bake, but I will leave a small part of the powder on top of my eyes to have that highlighted look, as if I used a Pro Concealer that is 2 shades lighter than my skin. So placing powder under my eye will help me have the highlighted under eye look. So I'm going to use the bronzer. It is a 777. I got it from Ken Cosmetics. It works very well for my skin. It will also help to have a true smooth transition from the concealer to the contour shade. So every place that I contoured, I'm going to use the bronzer to set it. So I am going to highlight directly under where I contoured so that it can give a defined cheekbone. I'm going to contour my nose. It will help me highlight my nose and the highlight will pop better. So I'm going to dust off the powder. The pink brushes are BH Cosmetic brushes. I got them from Asmini Beauty on Instagram. I'm going to use the red shade from Kara Beauty eyeshadow as my blush. I'm going to use a brush to place it, and then I'm going to use a wider angle brush. I'm going to highlight using the Maybelline Master Chrome. So I'm going to highlight on my eyebrows, on the upper part of my eyebrows, on my nose, and around on my cheeks and then around my mouth. So I'm going to line my lips with a brown eye pencil, that the one I used on my brows, and then I'm going to use lip gloss. When you have bold eyeshadow, it is way better to have a toned down lip so that all the attention goes to the eyes. And then I set my face after doing my lip gloss and I'm done. That is my makeup look for today. This is my first tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.